Welcome back to Studio 5. When your food spread looks like this, it doesn't matter who wins or loses. We've got your game day eats covered. And Rachael Yerkes joins me today with 3 new recipes to try for your Super Bowl watch party. How big is the Super Bowl at your house?
Well, I grew up in a huge football family. My uncle played for the Raiders. My family loves football, and now my boyfriend's a huge fan. So I don't care as much. I like the food part.
That's what I was, so if you're a huge football family, then what is more important, the food or the game at your house?
For me, it's always, the answer is always going to be food.
Always the food. I bet other people it might be the game. For most people, it's both, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so it's been smelling fantastic in here because you've been making something called a pizza dip. So that's the first thing we're gonna learn how to make.
Yeah, so this is a really fun dip because it takes a classic flavor profile pizza that everyone likes, but puts it in dip form, which is kind of what you want when you have a game watching party,
Gotta
right?
have dips.
And so, and this recipe is so simple, and what I always love is any recipe that can be customized to the people you're making it for.
Yeah, I love
So I like Easy Peasy, that's my brand, and this is how we make this. So you just get a pie plate, and then you're gonna take 8 ounces or 1 brick of cream cheese, and you want it to be soft. So if you forget to pull it out of your fridge in time, one quick tip for softening it up is just put a bowl of water in the microwave. Now mine's all hard because it's kind of cold in here.
Yeah, it is freezing.
But just put it in the microwave full of water and then dump the water out and put the bowl over your cream cheese, and it will just soften it up in like 30 seconds.
Okay, so just a hot bowl.
Hot bowl of water, microwave, like you microwave it about 3 minutes, it'll heat the glass bowl up, dump the water out, put the bowl over your cream cheese on the counter, and it kind of creates just like a warm environment and gets it up to room temp.
You haven't finished, but that's my favorite thing you've told us today. Okay, so.
We always love those easy tips.
Yes.
And I did not do a good job of showing you guys how to do that. But anyway, so you're gonna spread your cream cheese in the bottom, and it should be easier than this.
So pretend it's like spread all over.
Please pretend that this is nice and soft and spread everywhere.
Perfect.
Then you're gonna take a little bit of seasoning, and you can season it however you want. I use a little bit of garlic powder. I just used a pre-made like pizza seasoning. So this one's garlic powder and a little bit of oregano and Parmesan.
Yum.
And you're gonna just put it on top. This does not have to be fancy, and then this is just some Italian seasoning. We're gonna use about half of it. So
all the things you regularly think of with Italian pizza. Okay, great.
Super simple. Then you're gonna take mozzarella cheese, about 3/4 of a cup, and you're gonna put that right on top. And again, you do not have to be clean. This is just fun and messy, and it's pizza dip, right? And then Parmesan, grated Parmesan. And you can use the kind that comes in the green can if that's what you've got. Use whatever. Then take your favorite, oh, I just made a mess.
It's okay.
But take your favorite pizza sauce, and I love that because then if you like a certain brand, use that brand, and dump that over, and gently spread that evenly across your dip.
This already is easy, but looks delicious.
It's so good. This is like when my son has his friends come over for lunch a lot because I live really close to their high school, and they request this like every week. Can you make pizza dip for us? I'm like, okay.
And then more mozzarella.
So then you're gonna use the rest of your mozzarella, about half of what you have left of your Parmesan, and then top it with your favorite topping. So I'm doing pepperoni since that's classic, but if your family likes Hawaiian, put your ham and pineapple on. If you want mushrooms or olives or green peppers, whatever you like, customize it to your preference.
So any pizza you like, just put that on the dip.
Put it on, yep. And that's fun. You can also do like a row of pizza dips and make different flavors.
Like little individual ones?
Yeah, just.
Because mine would be pepperoni and pineapple.
Okay,
but hardly anyone else likes it.
So if you're doing pepperoni, you just want to layer it on because you want everyone who dips to get a bite. So I also like to use the mini pepperonis.
Yeah.
If you can find them. Sometimes they're harder to find. So just kind of all over. Then take the rest of your Parmesan, pop it on the top.
All this cheese is what's going to make it delicious.
I mean, it's one of those, like, you get those fun cheese pulls, and it's so easy to eat because you just love it. And then a little bit more of that seasoning just to make it pretty, and pop it in your oven. 20 minutes, it's going to be bubbly and so good. And then I love
that finished product over there. It just looks delicious.
And I love to serve it with naan bites, like the Stonefire naan bites that you can just buy in the deli section at most grocery stores because it's like a pizza crust. And so if you warm them up, it's really fun.
It's like a pita chip almost, right? Okay.
But it's softer, like the crust of a pizza. I'll just show you one of these. You can have one. So it's really simple, and then you can just,
you guys,
dip it in.
Game changer. I'm using the pun for game changer.
Everybody's a winner with this one.
Now, you brought a couple other little things that you just have some great tips for us. And the first one are these wings. And you're saying you've got a tip for us for using an air fryer.
Yeah, so everyone knows at game day, like the bigger the spread, the better, but who wants to spend their whole day in the kitchen? So I love these quick and easy recipes. This is like a 3-ingredient recipe that everyone loves. Who doesn't like wings? You can, again, sauce them how you want with whatever glaze you like, buffalo, barbecue, whatever. But if you want really good crispy wings, the air fryer is your best friend. So here's your tips. You want to defrost them completely so you don't have any frozen spots. Then you want to pat them dry with paper towels, because if you leave moisture on the outside, instead of getting that yummy crispy skin that everybody loves with wings, they're going to steam, and then it's like, excuse me.
Yeah, it's steam, so you don't get the crunch.
Yeah, you get like
crisp.
that chicken skin that's like, no, not appealing.
I love that. And then what's your tip? You have like a little trick for the meatballs?
So these are a classic 3-ingredient grape jelly meatball. I think everybody's grandma has made these before, and you throw them in the crock pot. So my tip is, instead of using barbecue sauce, use this chili sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
And this is not the Thai chili sauce, like a sweet chili sauce. This is like this is the one you want. And you mix this with your grape jelly and just let it cook.
Well, that sounds delicious. I've seen that with, those little smokies everyone makes, but I haven't had it with meatballs, but I'm sure it's just as delicious.
Yeah, they're so good. And I like to always put your toothpicks or whatever you're serving with right on the tray, so it's very simple, and then you just,
yum!
everybody can dig in.
Love it. Okay, where can people get more from you if they want these recipes?
My site is easypeasymeals.com with all Z's, or on Instagram, Facebook with E, the letter, Z, the letter. Easy peasy, all letters, and then meals with a Z on the end.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Looking forward to the game. I'm going to make this pizza dip. Yeah, it looks delicious.